Hello, Tarot viewers. Welcome to Whistling Hermit YouTube channel. And tomorrow we will be having the last quarter moon in Leo. And we're going to use for our reflection the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. Okay, this is by Yasmin Boland. Now, there's another Moonology Oracle deck, which is older than this one. The one I took is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. Now, usually this has at least divided into 4 quarters. They have the last quarter moon, the first quarter moon, and they have the new moon and the full moon series. Now, tomorrow, November 16, will be the last quarter moon in Leo. And if we will try to look at this card, it's quite interesting. You see this person, her hand is at the back of her head, and there's a light coming. She's extending her hand, and the light coming there, and she's before the moon. When I looked at this video, the thing that came to me is somebody who's doing a selfie. You know, she's like the light is coming from a cell phone, and she's taking a picture of herself. Okay. Well, if you are somebody who likes to take selfies, maybe this this reading is for you, or maybe this is a message for us also to somehow take a look at ourselves. Now, you know how it is when you do selfie. After you take the selfie, you take a look at yourself, how you look in the picture. No, you after you take the selfie, you are happy to look at it, and then you post it to the world. You go to YouTube, you go to Facebook and post it, or maybe Instagram, you post it into the world. You tell the world, this is me, I am here. Okay, so sort of like that. uh, why did I mention this one? Well, the last quarter moon somehow symbolizes that a chapter is about to close and a new chapter is about to open. This is the best time for us to reflect on what the days that were. Okay, okay. The chapter is about to finish, so it's time for us to look back and try to review how did the chapter went how did the chapter unfolded itself. No, what are the things that we can benefit from the chapter? What are the lessons that we have learned? What are the things that we can improve on our life, so that we can face the new chapter with new ideas, with new energy, with new hope. Okay, and the lessons learned, and also the same time also to look back and try to think of things that we can say thank you. Thank you to God. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to the people who have touched our lives. No, and also, yeah, the lessons we have learned, and at the same time also, maybe to learn to forgive also those who have hurt us in the past. Now, this is a manifestation card, so it means that tomorrow, uh, there are certain ways that you can manifest things. Actually, the important thing to manifest something is really having that faith. You ask and you believe that you will receive. That is the most important thing. But sometimes we undergo certain rituals which helps us. And also, yes, we also recognize that sometimes crystals also can help us. They magnify the possibility of things. Okay, actually, there are many things that the divine gives us in the universe that helps us along the way. Sometimes he gives us the answers to certain questions, and he uses the natural things to do so. Well, for those of you who are interested in manifesting things, maybe we can read a little bit from the handbook with regards to this coming last quarter moon in Leo, which will start November 16, and it will extend for about a week before it goes to the new moon. The new moon, at least in this area, starts on November 23. So it's about a week from November 16. So you have 1 week. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to divide it. We're going to have 3 piles that you can choose from. You try to see what resonates with you. But later, first we will read first what the handbook tells us about the last quarter moon in Leo. Okay, it says here, Lighten up. What's happening for you right now can turn out well, but you need to find a balance between the light and the dark of the situation. Okay. Note, you check the light and the dark parts of the situation. Okay. Especially now that something is unfolding, a new chapter. Okay. Get in touch with some lighter and happier feelings to clear away any energetic debris that may have grown out of your fears. That said, this isn't about glossing over any dramas and pretending all is well if it isn't. A positive attitude towards life now will help clear away any upsets. Okay, so I think the positive attitude is knowing that whatever challenge you have, it will pass. Okay, and you will benefit from it, whether it be lessons or certain wisdoms or maybe becoming stronger as a person. Okay, manifesting mix. Two very strong energies are at play here. All the things you fear and your very vitality. Okay, your capacity to overcome these fears. Okay, capacity to move forward amidst the fear. Okay, manifesting mindset. Drawing this card suggests you need to lighten up a little. Happy manifesting comes from a happy place. Make a list of your blessing. Okay, so thankfulness is an important aspect now. Okay, manifesting magic. These crystals work especially well for the sign of Leo. Okay, note, these are the crystals that can help if you are interested with crystals. Sandstone, carnelian, citrine, rose quartz, we have here rose quartz, aventurine okay, or Dalmatian jasper. Okay, now choose one and hold it while you meditate. Okay, hold it while you meditate. Visualize a warming orange light swirling around you. Okay, orange. Alternatively, keep your crystal close by as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. Okay, so before I, if you would like to review, a crystal grid is arranging certain crystals. No, we have this medicine wheel in the previous videos that we made in this channel. Maybe you can get some idea on making the crystal grid from one of the videos on the medicine wheel. Okay. Your manifestation affirmation. So this is an affirmation that you can repeat. You know, there is this before, they say if you constantly repeat a certain affirmation every day, it becomes a reality. Like for example, if you wake up in the morning and you repeat a certain affirmation, it will come true. For example, you can always say, when you wake up in the morning, you can say, every day in every way, I am getting better and better. Okay, you repeat it every day, it will come true. Now, this one is the manifestation that they are suggesting with regards to the last quarter moon in Leo. When I forgive myself, I set myself free. Okay, you repeat that every day. When I forgive myself, I set myself free. It's true. No, oftentimes we feel shackled to the realities of, we feel shackled and unable to move because sometimes we haven't forgiven ourselves. Sometimes forgiving others is at the same time also forgiving ourselves. So sometimes when we forgive others, we also forgive ourselves. Because sometimes when we couldn't forgive others, actually, unconsciously, we are not also forgiving ourselves because we also took part in that situation. We also have a contribution to that situation. So in a certain sense, okay, you just reflect on it. Now, when to manifest your magic? Okay, this is the suggestion of the handbook. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Leo on a Sunday, the sun's day. Okay, or during Leo's hour. I don't know what is Leo's hour. They said see page 16. What is Leo's hour? Page 16. Planetary hours. Anyway, what is Leo's hour? Let us see. Planetary days. Okay, it says here. The planetary hours then cycle through in this Chaldean order: Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, and Sun, Venus, Mercury, and Moon. Up next. Oh, anyway, I couldn't find it. I'm sorry. I was surprised by this part. Anyway, if you have, maybe later on we can learn from it, but for now, it might limit our video. So let us not worry about it for now. So it just says the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Leo on a Sunday or during Leo's hour. Anyway, during Leo's hour, whatever it is. If you are interested, you just check on what is Leo's hour. Okay. The last quarter moon in Leo takes place when the sun is in Scorpio and the moon is in Leo. It knows that life is made up for light and shade. Okay, so the message here is the light and shades. He will paint the light and shades. Okay, if you hear that song, no, maybe this reading is for you. So it's the light and shades, no, considering the light and shades in our life. Now, we see that cycle playing. It's like it makes me think of Pisces. Pisces, wherein the two fishes are dancing together, and also the yin and yang, the black and the white dancing together. I think this is the interplay right now on this last quarter moon in Leo, wherein you allow the light and darkness of your life to dance around each other. Now, let us, without any further ado, let us go to the readings. Now, we will start with pile 1. If you are, you try to see these crystals right now, pile 1 will be the rose quartz. Pile 2 will be this calcite, no? Calcite stone is green, no? And then we have here the clear crystals. So you can pause this video and try to see which crystal resonates with you. And you go to there is a link in our description that will allow you to go straight to the piles. So for those, so without any further ado, we will go now to pile 1. Okay, so let us now see what we can expect for the last quarter moon in Leo for pile 1. Those who chose rose quartz, now we'll just try to see. This is just a short reading. Okay. The main energy is, wow, we have here the 6 of Cups. Okay. It seems like, yeah, some of you are recalling the better days when we were younger, the innocence of love. Okay, for some of you also, it can be also that you are nurturing right now your inner child. It's a good time also to nurture your inner child, especially when you're closing the chapter. It's time to do some healing also, some energy clearing if you were hurt along the way. You know, maybe it's time for us to nurture the inner child. Oh, I spoke too early. Okay, so we have here the 3 of Swords, and then we have here the Page of Pentacles, and then we have here the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, you might have had a situation that hurts you, that has hurt you in the recent past. Okay, or maybe you will encounter at the start of this last quarter moon a certain pain. Okay, so it's either you're closing the chapter with a certain experience that has caused you pain, or you're beginning the chapter and a certain situation will cause you pain. Okay, but yeah, it's like raining on your parade. Okay, but there will be a new inspiration, and I think this new inspiration will inspire you to concentrate and work. Okay, so whatever this painful situation is, the universe is offering you a new inspiration, and I feel this new inspiration will allow you to heal and you see here this pentacles was multiplied. We have here the Page of Pentacles. The page is somebody who's young, full of ideas. He just received a gift from the universe, and then he started working on it with the 8 of Pentacles. You see here, in just a short time, he was able to do a lot of pentacles already. So whatever this inspiration is that you will receive from the universe, you will be inspired and you will be able to work on it very, very fast. Okay, you will accomplish a lot of things in a short time. I think this new inspiration that the universe is offering you will also help you overcome whatever painful situation you have received recently or will receive in the near future. I think the one that will help you heal will be this new inspiration. So you just work on this new inspiration. Uh, when you get hurt, when a situation hurts you, sometimes you need time to heal. So don't be surprised that it will take some time to heal, but it's true. When you start to think of positive things, it's like, despite of when, oftentimes when it rains very hard, after the rain, the rainbow comes and you hear the birds to start to sing again, and oftentimes after a few days new plant rise. So it's after the storm, oftentimes there is new hope, and I think the new hope that you will have is a new inspiration coming from the universe, and it is something that will set you on fire, and you will work on it, and it will bring you success. It will bring you comfort also. And yeah, it will take some time to heal. Don't be surprised that sometimes, yeah, certain situations happen in our life. But you need to nurture yourself. Maybe that's why we have it here, no? You need to sort of nurture yourself also, maybe nurture your in self-esteem because of maybe a painful experience that might have just happened or will happen in the near future. But I think this new inspiration will help you overcome it. Okay, so this is the reading for you, pile one. Now we will end this reading with 3 cards from these reflection cards on the new moon or last quarter moon. I made some cards. Some of them is in the quarter moon, some of them in the half moon, and some of them in the full moon. So we're going to take it from here. Let us see what can we expect for you. Pile 1. We have, let's get 3 of them. Okay. Okay, it says here, a crescent moon and an innocent shall find their glory and adoration at the end of the tunnel. Okay. So it says here that, yeah, at the beginning you might have pain, but you will find your glory and adoration at the end of the tunnel. So there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Whatever painful situation is, there is always light at the end of the tunnel, unless it is nighttime. Okay, even at nighttime, if there's a full moon, yeah, at the end of the quarter moon, and at the end of the quarter moon, there will be already a half moon, so it will be brighter. Okay, so the light will come. The light will shine soon. So it's just part of the cycle. Like the wheel of fortune, the wheel continues to turn. It will not always be darkness. Okay, the second message is, perhaps the crescent moon smiles in doubt at being told that it is a fragment awaiting perfection. Okay, so it's a fragment awaiting perfection. This inspiration, whatever it is a fragment waiting perfection, awaiting realization. The inspiration awaits to unfold so that it will become a reality, something that is promising, something that will bring you good things. So the crescent moon shows a new chapter begins, a new inspiration, and it is unfolding until it becomes something that is beneficial for you in the near future. The pain, there might be rain right now, but sooner or later the rainbow will come, birds will start to sing, and flowers will start to bloom. Okay. When someone mentions the gracefulness of the night sky, climb up on the roof and dance and say, like this. Like this? Okay, like this? Okay. Dance and say, like this? Okay. So if the gracefulness, the gracefulness of the night sky, yeah, you dance and you dance very gracefully and you say like this. So it's like celebrating life. When somebody says that life is beautiful and very graceful, or the beauty of the night is graceful, it's like you have to live it out also and enjoy also. I know, putting into reality, it's like, for example, they say life is beautiful, so believe that life is beautiful and live life as if it's really beautiful. If they say the sun is the sky is graceful, then you try to see how can I also be graceful just like the sky. I don't know. These are the reflection I see. It's like live the present moment, enjoy the wonder, the beauty of the sky, and makes me think also, when was the last time you've looked at the brilliant night sky? Okay. Maybe you need to go to the rooftop and enjoy also the brilliant night sky and dance there gracefully. Okay. So this is what we can see for you, pile one, right now. I hope you were able to find some inspiration in it, and may God continue to bless your ways. Now we will go to the next pile, which is pile 2, and it's the calcite. Okay, thank you. Okay, for those of you who have chosen pile number 2, let us now see what is your reading for the last quarter moon in Leo. Pile number 2 is calcite. Okay, the main energy is, wow, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, you are receiving an inspiration right now, a gift from the universe. Okay, the universe is very generous. It's giving you a gift, and it's the sword, Ace of Swords. So a sword can symbolize a new inspiration, a new insight, no? Something that is intellectual. Okay, so for some of you, maybe a new idea, especially when it comes to career. It can be a new idea that promises success in the future. Now we have here the Hanged Man, wow, the Hermit, and the Queen of Cups. It seems that pile number 2, you are in a contemplative mode right now. Okay, you are spending more time in solitude and silence. You prefer to be far from the madding crowds. So for some of you, maybe you even chose to go to a place that is more quiet, less busy streets, no? And you are spending more time nurturing your gift of intuition. Okay, you feel very much the guidance of the angels and archangels in your life right now, and you are listening to the cup. You are meditating on the cup. Maybe for some of you, you are reflecting on your relationships right now. Remember, this is a last quarter moon in Leo, so it's a last quarter. So maybe for some of you, you are reflecting right now of the quarter that has just happened. And maybe you're reflecting on your relationships, past relationships, how things are going well, maybe on how to improve it, or maybe trying to see being grateful if the relationship is flourishing right now. So for some of you, maybe you are having some reflections also of your relationships right now, or at the same time also you are, this is more, you are more on the reflective mode right now. So for some of you, maybe you are spending more time trying to make some life review at this time. Okay, or at the same time, because the chapter is about to finish, a new chapter is about to open, maybe also you are also considering making plans. Now, whatever it is, in this time, you seem to be looking at the world at a different light. For some of you, maybe their point of view is different from the contemporary point of view. For some of you, maybe you are visionaries, and you have a certain inspiration right now, which is not very much in the mainstream. It's quite different. You are looking at life in a different way. It can be an advantage because you can make people, sort of jar them from their humdrum situations. No, your insight might be a refreshing input for other people. No, maybe this new different insight might be this new gift that you are receiving from the universe. When you receive a gift from the universe, it's not only a gift to you, but it's also a gift that you and the universe will be giving to the world. So whatever this new insight is, it might enrich other people's lives. So don't hesitate to share it with them. But at this time, I feel you are in the contemplative mode. Enjoy this solitude. You are really engrossed. You see the queen looking strangely at the cup, the hermit with its eyes closed, and you are just relaxing here in the hangman. The hangman is just relaxed, taking a very comfortable position that is allowed while being hanged on the tree. You know, even if he's hanged on the tree, you see his legs are comfortably positioned, and he seems to be also in contemplation. His head is glowing. So yeah, enjoy the contemplative mode. This is part of the cycle of life. There are times when you need to withdraw from the world in order to nurture ourselves, maybe free ourselves of the negative energy that we might have accumulated along the way, so that we can come back again to the world more refreshed. So this is what I can see right now, pile 2. Those of you who have chosen the calcite, you are right now in the contemplative mode and you seem to be enjoying it. Okay. Now, what inspiration can we get from the reflection cards? Okay. Don't compare your life to others. There is no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it is their time. Okay. Right now, you are in the contemplative mode. You prefer to be uh, out in a silent place, far from the madding crowds. No, it's okay. This is your time. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the solitude. There will be time for you to shine. Okay. Maybe it's time for you, because it's the last quarter moon. It's time for you to just withdraw for a while and reflect on your life. Afterwards, when you are ready, at the time of the divine, it's time you will shine. You know, they shine when it is their time. When it is your time, you will shine. But for now, just enjoy the solitude that you have. Okay, and don't you compare yourself to others. You are different. You are a blessing of the universe to the world. Okay, a blessing of the divine to the universe. Here is something you have to understand about stories. They point you in the right direction, but they can't take you all the way there. Okay, so stories are crescent moons. They glimmer in the night sky, but they are most exquisite in their incomplete state, because people crave the beauty of not knowing and the excitement of suggestion and the sweet tragedy of mystery. Okay, it's true. I mean, when a new inspiration comes, you don't know what will happen next. You might be able to see the possibilities, but it's like walking under the light of the moon. You only see certain parts and the others are still mystery. And that is the beauty of inspirations. There is that beauty of discovering, the beauty of the inspiration unfolding. You do not see immediately everything, and so there is that excitement of discovery. So at this present time, maybe this new inspiration, you are slowly nurturing it and you see the possibilities in it right now, but enjoy and revel in the process of its unfolding. So don't worry, take time. It will shine. You will shine also in due time. Just let it unfold before you. Okay. Do not swear by the moon, for she changes constantly. Then your love would also change. Okay. Okay, so don't set things as it is now. Always think that it makes me think, this phrase that the only thing that is permanent is change. Okay. That's the beauty of life. It changes, it unfolds, it develops, it constantly, the wheel constantly turns, and it's the same thing here. Right now you are in the contemplative mode. Later on you will come out again to the world singing a special song. So just enjoy, revel in the changes that are occurring in your present moment. Go with the flow. I remember what this Carlos Castaneda quoted Don Juan saying, "For me, my joy is in choosing a road with a heart. And when I choose that road with a heart, I enjoy the journey breathlessly." Okay. Living the present moment breathlessly. Choosing a road with a heart. Maybe at this time of contemplation, the inspiration could be a road with a heart. And it's time for you to walk through that road, enjoying every moment breathlessly. Well, this is our reading for you, pile number 2, for the last quarter moon in Leo. Now, I hope to see you again in the next video, but if you are interested, we can go now to pile number 3, and maybe you can get some insights from there also. Thank you. Okay, for those of you who have chosen pile number 3, which is the clear crystal, this is your tarot reading. Okay. The last but not the least pile. Okay. It's not the last actually because you choose the pile that you want. Actually, you can look at all the piles if you want to also. Uh, Let us see what we can expect for the pile, third pile. Okay, we have here the Three of Pentacles. This is the main energy. You see here three people, three hands with pentacles. So these hands have the potential of success. And they are working together, pulling a string. Maybe they're pulling something, a gift from the divine at this present time. Okay, so it's I think the main energy here is working together. Uh, the pentacles can symbolize certain inspirations that each one has, or certain ideas that each one can contribute to a certain project. So for some of you, if you have a certain project and you're working with other people, maybe we need to recognize the contribution of each member, knowing that it will lead to success for the benefit of the whole. Okay, now we have here the Star, the Hermit, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, you are a star. Okay, I think you are a star because you have an inspiration right now. Okay, the last quarter moon shows a closing of a chapter and a new chapter open. So I feel that right now a new inspiration is coming to you, and it promises success or prosperity or being recognized by the world. And this star or this inspiration will guide you through this new chapter that is unfolding. For some of you, you will become popular or recognized because of this inspiration that you have right now. Everything is still a mystery because you are in the darkness, but you are reaching for the sky. So whatever this inspiration is, don't hesitate, reach for the sky. At the same time, here we see the Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Swords seems to be listening or reflecting on the sword. Her forehead is against the sword. It's like we need to spend some time also, because here we have the Hermit, to spend some time in solitude and silence to reflect on this new inspiration that we have. There is a light at the top of the sword. So I feel we need guidance from the divine right now. The star also symbolizes being guided by the universe. So in a certain sense, you need the guidance of the universe so that this inspiration will come into reality. I think a bigger part of it is allowing your intuition to guide you, because the intuition is the one that makes us in touch with the divine, with the universe. And spending more time alone will help you realize this dream. It will bring you success and fame. There will be some people you might be working with, and they will help you attain this. That's why I think we have this Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a celebration of friendship also. So I think your friends will have a significant contribution in this, the success of this inspiration. You see here the Hermit holding the snake, and the snake seems to sort of relaxed in the touch of the Hermit. It doesn't strike the Hermit. It's as if the snake surrenders. For some of you, I feel if you have some illness recently, you might find healing, but you need some time to rest and be alone to recover. Okay, so for some of you, because the snake can symbolize also healing in the medical world, no? For some of you, you might be holding the snake. There might be a situation that seem to threaten you, but the moment you face the situation, you get hold of the situation, you will realize that it's not really that scary, it's not really that dangerous, that it might transform into something that will be beneficial for you. Usually the snake venom are sometimes also used for healing, especially healing from also a certain situation, like for example a snake bite. They take the venom of the snake also to cure, also to help cure from snake bite also. Okay. Sometimes also just the thought, the problem itself might be the solution also. I don't know, it just came to me. Okay, so for some of you, yes, solitude and silence is very important right now. You have an inspiration that will bring you fame and success, but you need to reflect on it. You need to allow the universe to guide you, and you need some help with our friends. A little help from my friends. Ooh, I get by with little help from my friends. Okay, that song just came to me. If you encounter that song, maybe this reading is for you. Okay. I get by with a little help from my friends. Now we will end this reading with some reflection cards on the new moon. Okay. I think we encountered the second card lately. Okay, anyway. Good night, moon. Good night, stars. Good night, planets, comets, and Mars. Yes, even you, Mars. And not only for the sake of the rhyme. Okay, so it's Paul, the astronaut. Uh, it's good to end the day with good disposition with other people around us. So it's like wishing people, always wishing people the good. Like for example, I wish you God's blessing. It's like wishing good things for other people, especially at the end of the day when you're about to, for example, after the work, you wish your workmates have a great night. Okay, it's like that. Have a great day. It's good to end meeting people by wishing them something good. Okay, so it's like good night. Okay, uh, good travel, good journey, something like that. So wishing people good things. Okay, the reappearance of the crescent moon after the new moon, the return of the sun after a total eclipse. Okay, the rising of the sun in the morning after its troublesome absence at night were noted by people around the world. This phenomena spoke to our ancestors of the possibility of surviving death. Up there in the skies was also a metaphor of immortality. Okay, so everything has its season. There might be some closing of the chapter, just as the last quarter moon. Like, for example, some people crossing over to another dimension when they die, or a certain problem closing, and then something new arises. The rain stopping and the sun starting to rise. It's just the part of the process of life. We marvel at every experience, knowing that every experience enriches us. Okay. A crescent moon and an innocent shall find their glory and adoration at the end of the tunnel. So the moon starts with a small crescent. Actually, they start with darkness in the new moon, no? But later on, it evolves into a full moon. Uh, a person who is very young and new in a certain endeavor starts as if he doesn't know anything, but in the end, if he would just allow the experience to mold him, the experience to enrich him, at the end of the cycle, he will be more, he will be wiser, he will have more wisdom, and he will have more gifts to give to the world. So allow the chapter to unfold, the new chapter to unfold. As you close the chapter in the last quarter moon on Leo, the new inspiration that promises fame, allow it to unfold. Go with the process, enjoy the moment, enjoy the journey, and allow the universe to guide you. So this is your reading for pile number 3. I hope that it has helped you also. And if you're interested with pile number 1 and 2, you can always go back and through the links that are provided in the description. I hope to see you again in our next video. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.